Here's a more engaging and detailed version. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Thrive Forward. I'm so excited to have you here as we embark on a journey into one of the most transformative and empowering philosophies ever created, Stoicism. Rooted in wisdom from over 2,000 years ago, this ancient philosophy isn't just about surviving life's ups and downs, it's about thriving amidst them. Imagine having a toolkit that helps you stay calm in chaos, focused in uncertainty, and resilient in the face of adversity. That's exactly what Stoicism offers, a practical roadmap for mastering your mind and emotions so you can take control of your life and focus on what truly matters. Whether you've ever felt stuck in a rut, overwhelmed by challenges, or powerless to change your circumstances, Stoicism might just be the breakthrough you've been searching for. So get comfortable, open your mind, and join me as we dive deep into this timeless wisdom that has the power to reshape how you approach every single day. Let's get started. This version adds a sense of excitement and relatability while providing a compelling reason for viewers to engage. What is Stoicism? A practical philosophy for modern life. Stoicism, at its essence, is a philosophy of empowerment. It's not just an abstract set of ancient ideas, but a practical guide to mastering your emotions, staying calm amidst the chaos of life, and channeling your energy into what truly matters, what you can control. This timeless wisdom has resonated through the ages because it addresses a universal truth. While we cannot dictate what happens around us, we have complete agency over how we respond. The Stoic philosophers, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, were not merely thinkers, they were doers, leaders, and survivors of some of history's most challenging times. Marcus Aurelius, for instance, was a Roman emperor burdened with the weight of ruling an empire during war and plague. Yet in his private writings, meditations, he reminded himself and us that tranquility comes not from external circumstances, but from within. Seneca, a statesman and playwright, dealt with exile and political turmoil, yet his essays encourage us to embrace hardships as opportunities to grow. And Epictetus, born a slave, taught that true freedom lies in mastering one's mind, not external conditions. The core idea: control what you can. At the heart of Stoicism is a distinction so simple yet so profound. There are things we can control and there are things we cannot. Epictetus put it succinctly: it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Think about it. How much time do we spend worrying about things outside our control? The weather, traffic, the opinions of others, or even the broader state of the world. Stoicism teaches us to release these concerns and instead focus on what we can influence: our thoughts, our actions, and our attitudes. Stoicism in everyday life. Consider a modern example. Imagine you're stuck in a massive traffic jam on your way to an important meeting. The external circumstance, traffic, is beyond your control. Getting angry or anxious won't make the cars move faster. Instead, a Stoic approach would be to redirect that energy. Perhaps you use the time to listen to an inspiring podcast, practice deep breathing to calm your nerves, or rehearse your presentation. By shifting focus to what you can control, your reaction, you turn frustration into an opportunity for growth. Or think about relationships. We've all faced moments where someone's words or actions hurt us. While it's natural to feel upset, a Stoic perspective encourages us to pause and reflect. Instead of lashing out or dwelling on the offense, ask yourself, is this worth my energy? What can I learn from this? By choosing your response wisely, you maintain your inner peace and strengthen your character, finding peace amidst chaos. In today's world, the Stoic emphasis on resilience is more relevant than ever. We live in an age of constant information overload, societal pressures, and global uncertainties. Stoicism offers a sanctuary, a mental framework to ground ourselves. When chaos swirls around you, remember Marcus Aurelius' advice: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. By practicing Stoicism, you're not detaching from life's challenges. You're engaging with them more effectively. It's about reframing setbacks as opportunities, responding to criticism with grace, and navigating life's storms with unshakable clarity. Final thoughts. Stoicism isn't just a philosophy, it's a way of living. It reminds us that life's true measure isn't found in what happens to us, but in how we choose to respond. By embracing its principles, you'll cultivate resilience, focus, and inner peace, qualities that empower you to not only survive, but thrive in the modern world. So the next time life throws you a curveball, ask yourself, what can I control in this moment? The answer might just change your life. The dichotomy of control, the key to inner freedom. At the heart of Stoicism lies a profound yet elegantly simple principle, the dichotomy of control. This concept teaches us to draw a clear line between what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and decisions, and what lies beyond our influence. By focusing solely on the former and releasing the latter, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace. Why the dichotomy of control matters. How often do we find ourselves consumed by worry? Whether it's fretting over the outcome of a job interview, agonizing over someone else's opinion, or stressing about events on the global stage, we expend immense energy on things outside our grasp. The Stoics recognized this universal tendency over 2,000 years ago, and their wisdom feels as relevant today as ever. Epictetus, one of Stoicism's greatest teachers, summed it up with remarkable clarity. Some things are up to us, and some things are not. What's up to us? Our choices, our mindset, and how we react to life's circumstances. What's not? The weather, the past, and the actions of others. Recognizing this distinction isn't just liberating, it's transformative. Modern applications, letting go of what you can't control. Consider a common scenario. You're waiting to hear back after a job interview. You've done your best to prepare when you answered every question thoughtfully, and now the decision rests with the hiring manager. In this moment, you have two choices. You could spiral into anxiety, imagining every possible reason you might not get the job. Or you could take the Stoic approach. Acknowledge that the outcome is no longer within your control and shift your focus to what is. Perhaps you use this waiting period to enhance your skills, pursue other opportunities, or simply recharge. By letting go of the uncontrollable, you preserve your energy for what truly matters. The same principle applies to relationships. Imagine a loved one reacting negatively to something you said. While it's natural to feel hurt, you cannot control their feelings or how they interpret your words. What you can control is your response. Do you offer a heartfelt apology if needed? Do you reflect on how to communicate more effectively in the future? Or do you let the moment pass, recognizing that their reaction may stem from factors unrelated to you? By focusing on your own actions, you maintain clarity and composure instead of getting caught up in emotional turbulence. Accepting what is. The path to freedom. Stoicism doesn't advocate apathy. It champions acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It means facing reality as it is, not as we wish it to be. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This idea is especially empowering in today's fast-paced, unpredictable world. Take, for example, the chaos of air travel. Flights get delayed, luggage gets lost, and tempers often flare. A Stoic traveler, however, understands that no amount of frustration will make the plane take off faster. Instead, they might use the time to read, meditate, or even strike up a conversation with a fellow passenger. By accepting the situation and focusing on what they can control, their attitude, they transform an inconvenience into an opportunity. The bigger picture, building resilience. The dichotomy of control is more than a coping mechanism for daily challenges. It's a mindset that fosters resilience. When we stop wasting energy on the uncontrollable, we redirect it toward personal growth and purposeful action. Over time, this practice strengthens our ability to face adversity with courage and composure. Think of it like sailing. You can't control the wind or the waves, but you can adjust your sails and steer your course. The Stoic sailor doesn't lament the storm. They navigate it with skill and determination. Likewise, by focusing on what's within our power, we learn to navigate life's challenges with grace. Final thoughts. The dichotomy of control is more than a philosophical concept. It's a way of living that empowers us to break free from the chains of worry and frustration. By accepting what we can't change and mastering what we can, we unlock a deeper sense of freedom and clarity. So the next time you find yourself consumed by worry or frustration, pause and ask, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go. If the answer is yes, take action. In doing so, you'll not only find peace, you'll discover the power that has been within you all along, turning adversity into strength, the Stoic way to thrive. Life is full of challenges, unexpected setbacks, difficult decisions, and moments of profound uncertainty. While many people instinctively try to avoid hardship, Stoics view adversity differently. For them, every obstacle is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This perspective, articulated beautifully by Marcus Aurelius in his famous words, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way, transforms the way we approach life's difficulties." Reframing adversity as opportunity. At its core, Stoicism teaches that adversity is not an inherent negative. It's a chance to refine who we are. Challenges test our character, reveal our strengths, and force us to confront our weaknesses. When faced with difficulty, a Stoic doesn't ask, "Why me?" Instead, they ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me better?" This mindset shift is powerful because it turns life's inevitable hardships into moments of growth. Imagine being passed over for a promotion you've worked tirelessly for. The initial sting of disappointment is natural, but a Stoic perspective encourages you to dig deeper. Perhaps the setback reveals areas for improvement, such as developing new skills or refining your approach to leadership. Or maybe it's an opportunity to reassess your goals and pivot toward a path more aligned with your true passions. Learning through real-life examples. One of the most compelling examples of turning adversity into strength comes from Thomas Edison. In 1914, a massive fire destroyed much of his laboratory, erasing years of work. Rather than despair, Edison famously remarked, "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned up. Now we can start fresh." This mindset mirrors the Stoic philosophy. Even in the face of monumental loss, there's an opportunity to rebuild, innovate, and move forward. On a smaller scale, consider an athlete recovering from an injury. While the initial experience may feel devastating, it can serve as a catalyst for growth. The recovery process often teaches patience, mental fortitude, and a renewed appreciation for the sport. Many athletes emerge from setbacks stronger, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Practical ways to embrace obstacles. Adopting a Stoic approach to adversity doesn't mean pretending challenges aren't painful or difficult. Instead, it's about recognizing that pain and difficulty are part of the process of growth. Here's how you can apply this philosophy in your own life. 1. Reframe the narrative. When faced with a setback, ask yourself, how can this situation benefit me in the long run? For example, losing a job might feel like the end of stability, but it could also be the beginning of an exciting new career path or an opportunity to start your own business. 2. Focus on what you can control. A Stoic mindset emphasizes action over rumination. If an obstacle blocks your path, focus on what steps you can take to overcome it. For instance, if a project fails, analyze what went wrong, implement changes, and try again. 3. Cultivate resilience. Treat challenges as training for the mind. Just as lifting weights builds muscle, overcoming obstacles strengthens resilience. Each time you face adversity and persevere, you become better equipped for the next challenge. The Stoic vision of strength. Embracing adversity doesn't mean seeking out hardship, but it does mean being prepared to face it head-on. Stoics believe that life's most meaningful lessons often come from our struggles. Marcus Aurelius himself led Rome during times of war and plague, yet he viewed each challenge as an opportunity to embody the virtues he held dear: courage, wisdom, and compassion. In today's fast-paced world, this philosophy is more relevant than ever. Whether you're navigating personal struggles, career setbacks, or societal challenges, the Stoic principle of turning adversity into strength empowers you to approach life with confidence. Final thoughts. Adversity is inevitable, but it doesn't have to define us in a negative way. As the Stoics remind us, obstacles can be transformed into stepping stones. The next time life throws a challenge your way, pause and ask yourself, what lesson is hidden here? How can this make me stronger? By embracing adversity with a Stoic mindset, you'll find that even the most difficult moments can lead to profound growth and transformation. Remember, it's not the obstacle itself that matters. It's how you choose to respond. As Marcus Aurelius said, what stands in the way becomes the way. Make it your way forward. Practicing gratitude and presence, the Stoic path to fulfillment. In a world that often pulls us in countless directions, toward ambition, distractions, and endless what ifs, the Stoic practice of gratitude and presence offers a grounding antidote. At its heart, this philosophy invites us to step away from constant striving and instead focus on the richness of the present moment. It challenges us to appreciate what we already have rather than yearning endlessly for more. As Seneca, one of Stoicism's greatest thinkers, wisely said, true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future. Why gratitude and presence matter. Modern life often conditions us to believe that happiness lies just beyond the next achievement, a bigger house, a better job, or a more glamorous lifestyle. But this relentless chase leaves many feeling exhausted and unfulfilled. The Stoics recognized this trap centuries ago. They understood that happiness isn't found in external possessions or future aspirations, but in our ability to embrace and appreciate the present moment. Gratitude, when practiced intentionally, shifts our focus from scarcity to abundance. It reminds us that what we already have, whether it's health, relationships, or simple pleasures, can be a source of joy and contentment. Presence, meanwhile, anchors us in the here and now, allowing us to fully experience life rather than letting it pass by in a blur of regrets and anxieties. The power of gratitude in action. Let's bring this concept to life with a simple example. Imagine coming home after a long day, tired and frustrated. You might focus on what went wrong, the traffic jam, the difficult meeting, the growing to-do list. But practicing gratitude can transform your perspective. Instead of dwelling on the negatives, take a moment to appreciate what you have. Perhaps the warmth of your home, the laughter of your children, or even the comforting ritual of a hot cup of tea. These small acts of gratitude shift your mindset from lack to fulfillment, reminding you of the abundance already present in your life. Mindfulness as a gateway to presence. In addition to gratitude, cultivating mindfulness is another Stoic-inspired practice that keeps us grounded in the present. While Stoics didn't use the modern term mindfulness, their writings emphasize the importance of being fully engaged in the current moment. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, wrote in his Meditations, "Confine yourself to the present." Mindfulness can be as simple as paying attention to your breath, savoring a meal without distractions, or taking a walk and noticing the sights and sounds around you. These practices train your mind to let go of the noise of the past and future, allowing you to experience life more vividly and fully. The balance between gratitude and ambition. One common misconception is that gratitude and presence mean abandoning ambition or settling for less. On the contrary, Stoicism teaches us to strive for excellence while maintaining an appreciation for the present. This balance ensures that our pursuit of goals is driven by purpose, not by a sense of inadequacy. For instance, consider a professional aiming for a promotion. Gratitude for their current role, its opportunities, colleagues, and challenges doesn't diminish their desire to advance. Instead, it provides a foundation of contentment that makes the journey more rewarding and less fraught with anxiety. Simple practices to incorporate gratitude and presence. 1. Start a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be monumental. Even small joys, like a sunny morning or a kind word from a friend, can transform your outlook. 2. Practice 1-minute mindfulness. Set aside a minute each hour to pause and focus on your breath or surroundings. This small habit can create a powerful sense of presence throughout your day. 3. Reflect on enough. Ask yourself, if I had nothing more than what I have today, could I still find happiness? This reflection helps you appreciate your current blessings without taking them for granted. Living a fulfilled life. Gratitude and presence are not just practices, they're a way of life. They remind us that fulfillment isn't found in chasing more, but in cherishing what already is. By embracing these Stoic principles, we free ourselves from the anxiety of the future and the regrets of the past, creating space for joy, clarity, and peace in the here and now. The next time you find yourself caught in the rush of daily life, pause and consider Seneca's words, "True happiness is to enjoy the present." Take a moment to breathe, to notice, and to give thanks. In doing so, you'll discover that the happiness you've been seeking has been with you all along. Practical Stoic exercises, simple ways to bring Stoic wisdom into your life. Stoicism is not just a philosophy, it's a practical guide to living with purpose and resilience. Incorporating Stoic practices into your daily routine can help you manage stress, build mental strength, and stay focused on what truly matters. Here are 3 powerful Stoic exercises you can use every day. Hashtag 1. Morning reflection. Set your intentions. Start your day by asking yourself, what's within my control today? This simple question helps you focus on what you can control, your actions, responses, and thoughts, while letting go of what's outside your influence. For example, if you're facing a stressful meeting, you can't control others' behavior, but you can control your attitude and how you handle the situation. 2. Negative visualization. Prepare for the worst to appreciate the present. While it might seem odd, imagining the worst-case scenario can be a powerful Stoic tool. By visualizing potential challenges like missing a flight or facing disappointment, you mentally prepare for adversity and develop a deeper appreciation for what you have. For instance, before a vacation, imagining setbacks can help you savor the present moment and appreciate the chance to travel, while also building resilience to handle any surprises. 3. Evening review. Reflect on your day. At the end of the day, take a few minutes to reflect on your actions. What went well? What could you improve? This practice, known as the evening review, encourages continuous growth. For example, if you handled a stressful situation with patience, celebrate that success. If you lost your temper, use it as an opportunity to learn and do better next time. Putting it together. By combining these exercises, morning reflection, negative visualization, and evening review, you can create a cycle of growth and mindfulness. These practices help you focus on what you can control, appreciate the present, and improve your actions each day. Stoicism isn't about perfection, but progress. Start small and let these exercises guide you toward a more resilient and purposeful life. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a practical way of living that helps us navigate challenges and focus on what truly matters. If this video spoke to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit from a dose of Stoic wisdom. And as always, let's continue thriving forward together. See you in the next one.